leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. The greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it fake. Nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. The greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's live it. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason
Donaldson
Hayward.
trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bryant.
In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Hayward over at second. Bryant at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for the first out of the game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's hitting .429. Ready with the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Flowers has it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ozzie.
Swing and a liner.
Albies.
Foul. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now Lester's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ready. Freeman.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lester, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, batting fourth. I think the third baseman, John.
Lester sets. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And over to third now is the runner. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Descalso. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And he fouls this one off. Descalso, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Runners going. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, and their runners at the corners now. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And there's out number 2. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Leading up
set
for
to lead
the
off
Braves,
the home half of the
the
second.
center fielder,
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Junior.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's one away. The next
Batting
at bat
six,
for Atlanta,
the
Austin
left
Riley.
fielder, number
First
27.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are
Batting
2
seven,
away.
the right fielder, Johan.
Line
Come
toward
Marco.
right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Here now it's the catcher,
Batting
Tyler
eight,
Flowers.
the
His
catcher,
past history
Tyler
against John Lester. He's got
Flowers.
5 base hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Coming to the plate now, Julio
Batting
Teheran.
ninth,
And he could
the
give his
pitcher,
guys an early lead if he
Julio
can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll
Leading
bring
off
up
with
the
the Cubs,
multi-gold glover,
right fielder,
Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting,
So striding
third
forward now, Chris Bryant reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
The first
0-for-1 here in the early going.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rizzo will head for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-2.
In the dirt here. He'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. Rizzo stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Now
at the
that
plate, Kyle
left field.
Schwarber. 0 for
Kyle
1 for him here in this
Schwarber.
one. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He pulls this one into right. Camargo will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. Only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Braves are going to like this. They've got a man at third on a leadoff triple.
The batter, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line.
Watson.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. No. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball that...
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The third baseman.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He looked to bounce back after striking out.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Lester.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Late that time for a strike. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hayward is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all.
Got him looking, and that'll do. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Contreras is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
batting in, Boston
number
Riley.
27.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner on first
now
with 1 out now.
Right fielder.
And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Camargo.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
There's Descalso on to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The first baseman, number 44.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way.
Javier.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
The catcher.
They'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Flowers is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Down to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran. He's
Set
0 for
your attention,
Charlie
please.
Culberson will
Pinch
grab a
hitting
bat
for
and
the
hit
Braves.
for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Culberson, a native of Georgia. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get half of the
Second
fifth,
baseman,
and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Newcomb takes over
your
to start the
attention,
6th
please.
inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Digging in once again,
Number
Kyle
15.
Schwarber. He has no
John
prior history against this
Newcomb.
pitcher. Hit down the third base line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting,
Stepping up
the
now,
catcher.
Wilson Contreras.
Wilson
Lifetime against
Contreras.
this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
And this is swung
The
out
batter,
and
number
missed,
3.
so it's 2 up, 2
Second
down
baseman.
to start the 6th inning.
Daniel Descalso.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
No strikes.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson is
Leading up
hoping to
for the
avoid the
Braves.
hat trick. He struck
The
out in each
shortstop,
of his first 2
Dansby.
plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit outside the zone.
The
So
first
it was a
baseman, number
swinging
5.
strike 3.
Ready.
Dansby Swanson becomes the
Green
first out
man.
in the bottom of the 6th inning.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
He struck him out. The third
Now
time
batting,
he's fanned
third
in the
baseman,
game.
Josh
Fouled
Donaldson.
off. Lester has his target. 0-1 on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And the throw to first will indeed get. So digging in now, Albert Almora.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Here comes the
the
first
center
pitch.
fielder, number 5.
And he
Albert
misses inside with that one. Ball
Almora.
1. This is in the air out to right field. Camargo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And
Now
now the
batting,
Cubs
the
pitcher,
pitcher.
John Lester.
Count me in, Cole. Come right here. Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy.